Hey guys, it's Carrie Sue with a Sue and a J, and today is my very first pregnancy vlog, which is nuts. I am officially 4 weeks pregnant today, and I just want to start this video off with just kind of symptoms, how I've been feeling, what's next. I am going to do a video later on how we found out we were expecting. I'm also going to do a video on an upcoming challenge, so stay tuned for that. Jeremy's going to do something really cool over the next 9 months to kind of partake in this pregnancy, so watch out for that really fun, hilarious video. So anyway, yeah, I am still in shock. I mean, I know it could happen, obviously, like we did IVF, and I mean, it just doesn't seem real. After, 3 ectopic pregnancies, I'm just so used to, at this point, always being in a lot of pain and on my way to the hospital and having lots of bleeding and lots of spotting and discomfort. So it's still really bizarre that I'm here. So today I'm officially 4 weeks pregnant, but I'm going to talk about what happened the last week, which really is your 4th week of pregnancy because you already completed 3 weeks. So anyway, week 3. So like I've said in my previous video, immediately after the transfer, I had cramping, like severe, like the kind to where I wanted a heating pad and medicine, but I couldn't. So that was probably the first 2 days after the transfer. 3 days past the transfer, I still had cramping and discomfort, but it wasn't as bad. And that's when I started being really emotional, and what else? I noticed my sense of smell was kind of weird, and my boobs were sore. But again, I kind of chalked it all up to the meds I'm on, like the progesterone and the estrase. So 4 days past transfer, same exact symptoms, and then 5 days past is when we officially found out we were pregnant. And since then, because I'm now 9 days past my transfer, since then, like as of today, kind of what my symptoms are, I still have a little bit of cramping every now and then, like little twinges and pulling, and it feels a little crampy, but nothing like before I started my period or anything. I definitely feel some twinges, some shooting, like little zings that I'm like, woo, that was weird, like little feelings. And my guess is that's just the baby implanting and my uterus starting to kind of grow and stretch out a little bit. I have noticed frequent urination, like peeing a lot more, but I also have upped my water a lot. Like since the transfer, knowing I could be pregnant, I have been drinking a lot more water, like close to 50 to 70 ounces a day. And that's more than what I've been drinking the past month or so. So that could be why I'm peeing a lot more. But I'm definitely getting up in the middle of the night at like probably about 6 o'clock to pee, between 5 and 6 o'clock. My biggest thing that is like the most annoying is my sense of smell. I have never had this with a pregnancy before, but my sense of smell is already crazy. I can't even explain it. I can just be sitting next to something and not know it's there. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's that smell? What is that? And it's like the most random thing. We were in Walmart the other day. We were waiting in line, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I was like, Jeremy, it smells like dead carcass. Seriously, what is that? And I'm like looking around, and I'm like, is it the Subway over there? And I can't figure it out. And he's like, babe. And like right behind me, a lady had just pulled up with like chicken breast. And I stand in line all the time in Walmart with people with food and chicken. I'm not a meat eater, so I do notice meat more than probably most people, but I stand in line all the time with people who have meat, and this was like rancid to me. Like I felt like I was smelling dead carcass. Like I can't even explain it. So that's been kind of a funny one, is the sense of smell. What else? So the cramps, the twinges, the sense of smell. For the past 2 nights, I have completely passed out on the couch around 8:30 to 9 o'clock. And if you haven't been following my videos through IVF or even known me before, I am such a night owl. My husband usually goes to bed around 9 or 9:30, and I usually stay up till 11:30 or 12 and then join him. I'm a night owl, and since doing IVF, I have had a lot of trouble going to sleep and staying asleep. But the past 2 nights, we're sitting on the couch watching The Office or hanging out, and I pass out. So I'm definitely more tired than normal. I don't notice any bloating or anything, probably because I did IVF. I'm bloated anyway from the meds, but I do feel full in my uterus, if that makes any sense, just down there, just kind of full and different. Another little symptom will be I have had a little bit of lower back pain, but nothing extreme. It's just kind of the type of pain like if you've been on your feet all day or bending over a lot, just a little bit of like lower back pain. I don't have any acne or anything. I've heard some people when they first get pregnant break out. I haven't had anything like that. No food cravings, no food aversions, although I'm not very hungry, but I don't have any aversions to food. I don't feel nauseous at all, nothing like that. The only other thing that's been a symptom is today at 4 weeks, I haven't had any spotting, any brown, nothing, no bleeding. Today was the first day, anyway, today was the first day that, when I went to wipe, there was the teeniest, tiniest hint of brown. I mean, you have to like put it in the light to even notice that there's like a tint of spotting color, but it still freaks you out. Like and it's funny because people must have premonitions that I'm gonna freak out about it, because I've probably had like 6 people text, email, Facebook me, hey, if you have spotting, don't worry, it's totally normal. If you have some brown, even a little pink, even a little bit of red, as long as you don't have severe cramping and it's not heavy and you don't fill up a pad, you're totally fine. But it still is scary. It's still so scary to even have that tint of brown. So yeah, today when I wiped, I had like the teeniest, tiniest tint of brown spotting, which is totally normal, but it's still scary. So anyway, how I'm feeling, I'm elated. Every like 5 minutes, I just look at my husband and I'm like, we're pregnant. We're pregnant. We're gonna have a baby. It's still shocking to me, and I'm blown away. I'm so thankful. I feel like every 5 minutes I'm also just like, thank you God, thank you God, thank you God. Like I'm just praising Him. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just can't believe it's happening to us. And the thing is I know, I just gotta put this out there because I feel like people might feel like I'm getting ahead of myself, that it's still really early. But here's the thing. This isn't my first rodeo. I've been on this journey for almost 10 years now. I know that 1 in 4 women miscarry. I know that. I know that I have a 1 in 4 chance of miscarrying this baby. But I'm not even gonna for a second think about that. I'm not, because today I'm pregnant. Today I have a little baby growing in me, and today I can be thankful and just grateful for what I have today. And the thing is too, and I think some people are shocked that I'm sharing I'm pregnant this early, but we shared our whole IVF journey, so there's no way to kind of hide the pregnancy. So that's another reason we shared really quickly. People knew I was finding out this week, so there's no way I'd be able to like, oh, I'm just being quiet for the next 10 weeks and I'll tell you when I'm 12 weeks. I mean, there's no way to do that. So that's another reason we're sharing this soon. But also, the whole point of us doing these IVF videos has been to share our journey and to give other people going through this hope and comfort and encouragement, but also people who aren't pregnant yet or aren't going through IVF. It's to give them, just to let them know they're not alone. And so the thing is if I did happen to miscarry, I would share that too. I would want to share that because I would want all of our friends and family and our YouTube subscribers' support. I would want your support and your love and encouragement as we went through that. And I would also want to share that journey with the world, because a lot of people do have miscarriages. And so if I can share how I get through that, then that's a win for me, you know? So I don't feel like I'm ahead of myself in that sense. Today I'm pregnant, and I'm going to celebrate that, and I will never stop smiling, and I will never get sick of seeing those 2 pink lines, and I will never take this baby for granted, ever, ever, ever. I think it's the biggest miracle. Oh my word. So anyway, what's next? So Wednesday, we have our blood test. So 4 days from now. And then we should have an ultrasound around 6.5 weeks to find the heartbeat and see the heartbeat. And Other than that, I do plan on doing pregnancy vlogs every single week, on Saturdays probably, because that's when my weeks turn over. So I do plan on keeping you guys updated the whole way.